Trapped Games. Grand Theft Auto: Liberty City Stories. Originally released in August of 2005 for the PlayStation Portable. Later it would come to the PlayStation 2, and it is footage of the PlayStation 2 version you're seeing here. Liberty City Stories is a prequel to Grand Theft Auto 3. It takes place in Liberty City, and much of the map is the same as in Grand Theft Auto 3. However, taking place several years earlier, the map is not identical. You play as Tony Cipriani. He is a member of the Leone crime family, and is back in Liberty City after a number of years abroad. You may remember Tony Cipriani from Grand Theft Auto 3. He gave several early missions to Claude in that game, and was much heavier set in that game. This game is very much about the Leone crime family, and Tony Cipriani's place within it, as while not every mission is necessarily done for the Leone crime family, almost every mission is done to in some way benefit them. Tony Cipriani himself is a very similar character to Tommy Vercetti from Vice City, as both men are often very much done with whatever nonsense is going on, and during cutscenes will be mouthy, sarcastic, and even sometimes abusive to the people they're working for.
Thank God you're here, Tony. I just had a tip-off that the cops are gonna raid us.
So? Got a license?
Not for some of the shit that goes on here. Salvatore is here, paying my girls a special visit, you know? We gotta get him out of here before the cops arrive. Meet him out front.
Never a dull moment.
But nonetheless, always will actually do what they're asked. And it's not just Tony as a character. There are many aspects of Grand Theft Auto Vice City that are used in Liberty City Stories, as Tony will frequently receive phone calls to tell him where to go for missions.
Hey, Tony, it's JD. I hear it all over. You're headed for big things. I just hope you don't go forget your old pal JD when you get to the top, right? Hey, drop by sometime, okay, buddy?
Motorcycles are available for you to use around the city, and Tony does have a number of outfits he can wear. Thankfully, those outfits are actually held at the safe houses this time. So in general, what this is sort of a hybrid. It takes the map and setting of Grand Theft Auto 3, but combines it with the attitude and mechanics of Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Many of the characters of Grand Theft Auto 3 do make appearances here. However, most of them are voiced by different voice actors. However, Frank Vincent does return to voice Salvatore Leone.
You're an angel of mercy. Women, what are you gonna do about them, huh? Luckily, I can trust someone in my life.
And is actually used here far more than he was in Grand Theft Auto 3. And that is because he is consistently giving you missions throughout the entirety of the game, which at times does make it feel like the entire Leone crime family is literally just Salvatore and Tony. As mentioned, the game begins with Tony coming back into town. His situation starting out is not great. He has to work for another member of the family that has a clear distaste for him. After a few missions, Tony stops working for him, and begins instead to make a name for himself within the Leone family. This does ultimately lead to a confrontation and a bit of a boss fight with that first character. This leads to Tony becoming Salvatore's go-to man for the rest of the game, as the Leone crime family is portrayed as struggling through this game. Two other organizations, the Sendakus and Forellis, are working to take down the Leone family. As this game is a prequel, you know the Leones do ultimately survive this. And if you played Grand Theft Auto 3, you know that there is absolutely no reference to the Sendaku crime family, so it's not too hard to figure out exactly how things are going to turn out in the end. But that's not to say the story doesn't take some interesting twists and turns along the way. Much like in Grand Theft Auto 3, you start off on the easternmost island, and will make your way west as the story progresses. Each of the three major areas has exactly one safe house, and there are hidden packages in every area for you to find. And the hidden packages are far more difficult to pick up than in previous games. Frequently, you'll be able to see them, but not be quite sure how to get to them. Many of them will require you to do a very precise jump with a vehicle to pick up. The last area of the game actually serves more of a purpose than it did in Grand Theft Auto 3. In that game it was there mostly for the very last mission of the game. Here instead, there are many different missions that need to be accomplished here before the game can actually end. Overall, this game does much to explain why Liberty City is in the state it's in Grand Theft Auto 3, and also shows how Liberty City could have been used if some of the refinements from later Grand Theft Autos had been available. So why exactly is Liberty City Stories unavailable? Well, it seems to be mostly unavailable due to a lack of interest on the part of Rockstar, as it has never received a PC port, and was at one time available on cell phones, but has been delisted. Rockstar claimed it would be available again, but that has been a couple years and it's still delisted on the Google Play Store. And this truly seems to be based in apathy on Rockstar's part. As unlike Vice City Stories, there's not potentially costly likeness rights they need to worry about. But hopefully one day Rockstar will get around to releasing this on PC and other modern platforms, and I think we can all agree we don't want it to receive the Definitive Edition treatment. Please do subscribe, comment, like, and tell your friends.